receive it. Become a foster parent to a child until they can safely reunite with their family. Get started at michigan.gov/hope for a home.
Michelle Duder reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a weekend of music. The crowds forming in Escanaba for the first ever Northern Lights Music Festival. We'll show you. Plus, Kingsford Little League team wins the first game of the state tournament series. We catch up with some of the players about how they're preparing for the next game. And celebrating a sesquicentennial, how Ishpeming's fire department is transforming into a museum to mark the city's 150th anniversary. Your 19 News starts right now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
We finally saw the sun today. Ariane, it feels like it's been cloudy and rainy for weeks. So how long is the sun going to last, though?
Like 2 minutes. No, it's going to last us through the weekend, Sarah, but there are chances for pop-up showers and thunderstorms into the weekend. And this evening, we could see some more rain, precipitation, and thunderstorms, mostly along that Wisconsin border, maybe up in the Keweenaw, but other than that, most of us staying fairly dry. Like I said, we'll expect that sunshine continuing in this weekend, but those showers and thunderstorms possible as well, and those temperatures still a little bit cool in the 70s. More on the way after the break.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Developing now, the superintendent of Hancock Public Schools has submitted his resignation. Dr. Steve Patchen has served as superintendent of the district since 2019. The reason for his resignation is unknown at this time. WZMQ reached out to the district and Patchen for comment, but we have not yet received a response. According to the school district's board meeting agenda, Patchen's last day will be September 30th. All around the UP, a new music festival debuts tonight in Escanaba. WZMQ's Lily Simmons takes us backstage for a look at how organizers brought an event of this scale to the UP.
The inaugural Northern Lights Music Festival kicks off tonight with rock performances by Sebastian Bach, Nelson, and Pop Evil.
This is the largest ever festival attempted in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. You know, you're going to have 10,000 fans here over the weekend or more. It's really going to be something.
Saturday will be Country Night, featuring Austin Snell, Ingrid Andress, and headliner Keith Urban, one of the biggest acts to perform in the UP in years.
Keith Urban has really exploded. I've known Keith for many, many years. To have someone of that size, stature, play is incredible to start off the long run here in Escanaba. I commend Keith for going, yeah, you know, you want to build something, I want to be part of it.
Putting a stage this large together takes about 140 people and tons of equipment.
And we're using some of the biggest production in the country at the moment. We have massive portrait video screens, massive upstage video screens. Anywhere you are in this venue, you're going to see great.
Ensuring the best experience possible for fans, from the back row all the way to the stage.
We got about 1,500 screaming people right down here in the front, and then this is a thrust right here. And we got a little special secret when Keith plays. I can't tell anybody yet.
Producer HB Concerts worked closely with Visit Escanaba to turn such an ambitious idea into a reality. The company's CEO says he's been impressed with how well the entire city worked together to make it all happen.
I saw the concert signs the road commission that put out, and I think the town did a great job. You should be proud of yourselves. Truly, Escanaba, this is really big for you, and we're going to take care of it. This is what we do.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
On Monday, we'll take another look at the campgrounds outside the festival and how the event is affecting the local economy. Another big music festival is underway in Marquette. The 43rd annual Hiawatha Music Festival is underway at Tourist Park with some new additions this year. Our Sophia Murphy is live at the festival grounds with a closer look at the action. How's the first day going so far, Sophia?
The park is already full of people. Check-in started this morning at 8 a.m., so there's a lot going on for the weekend. I am here with the OG, Bobby Glenn Brown, to talk a little bit more about what's going on this weekend. So, can you tell us how have things been so far on the first day?
Oh, it's been incredible, and first of all, thank you for sharing this with your viewers. Yes, we are pretty much sold out as far as RVs or trailers. If you have a tent, that's perfect, and of course, day passes are available every day. Tonight, we're just really excited to get things started on the second stage with a thundertastic group of people that are going to start the dance and get everything excited. Then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, main stage, easy way to remember it, 11 to 11.
Perfect, yes. And I know there are a couple of new things happening this year. Can you tell us about what's new?
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of new vendors. We have fun things happening over in the Artist Circle. But most importantly, you'll see if you enter the park over by the baseball diamond. It's called Turtle Tent. And we're really excited. We got grant money to afford some of the things that are in there to help those kids or adults or individuals that might need a little extra help in their excitement over listening to the music and being around a lot of people. So it's kind of a comfort area, a place where to take your family member or loved one, and it's called the Turtle Tent. We're excited about that.
Great, perfect. Yes, I'm really excited to see everything that happens this weekend and excited to come back. So thank you for taking some time with us today.
You bet. Bring your family and enjoy the weekend. It's a great weekend. The sun's out, and so we're ready to take care of you and your family.
Definitely, yes. Well, thank you very much. And we are live down in Tourist Park. I'm Sophia Murphy with WZMQ 19 News.
All right, Sophia, thank you very much. We have an update to a story we told you about last night. The Kingsford All-Stars Little League team won their first game of the state tournament series today. The soon-to-be 7th graders came up ahead with their win 4-2 at Bates Park in Petoskey today, beating the Gull Lake Majors. The team plans to celebrate their success after today's game with some fun at a water park and fishing. But 2 of the players have a plan for the team to stay ready for their next game of the tournament.
Some batting practice before each game. Just get loose, have the pitchers throw, take some pop flies, take infield.
And then also make sure usually our pitch coach will take us and see who's doing good on pitching and that right now.
The All-Stars will play their next opponent, Marine City, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Next Wednesday, the Ishpeming Fire Department will be opening its doors to the public during the city's 150th anniversary. WZMQ Scott Minshaw has more on what there is to see inside the department.
For the past 150 years, volunteer firefighters have been watching over the town of Ishpeming. Starting in horse-drawn carriages, the department has gone from horse-powered to horsepower.
If you're thinking a guy from 1917 would ever have thought that 3 big trucks would come out of this hall, they probably think you're crazy.
Diesel engines are far from the only thing that has changed in the firehouse over the last 150 years. And the public will get to see all of those changes during next week's open house. The firefighters have temporarily converted the firehouse to a museum, and dozens of items are on display.
And we've unearthed so many old things now that we want to actually show them off and let everybody take a look at them.
Out front, you can find an original horse-drawn hose carriage and an 1861 hand pump. Take a look at this original fire alarm. It's one of over 40 that were hung around the city as an alert system before phones were invented. One of the oldest items you can find on display at the firehouse is a UP Firefighters Tournament trophy from 1898.
And it's like silver bowls and dishes and kettles, and now compared to trophies now with the fake plastic and things like that.
It's the first time in over 5 years that the department has welcomed the public to tour the house.
Come on down, we'll have a good time. You'll get to meet everybody, come talk to us, and we'll show you our own.
Scott Minshaw, WZMQ 19 News, Ishpeming.
The firehouse will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday, the 26th. It's completely free to tour, and you don't have to sign up or register either. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break, as well as the Upper Goddess. Lori is back in the kitchen with a breakfast idea to try out. And later, UPS workers on strike over contract negotiations. The latest coming up.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, you know we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
12 seasoned professionals competing for $200,000.
The key to today's job is to work together.
Oh, let's communicate here. Out of the way.
Not good. What happened?
That is a costly mistake.
My kids are watching this. I have to stay on the gas. Your arms are going numb. Your back's saying I've had enough.
Oh.
This is where you find out what you're made of.
Tough as Nails, new episode tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Jake was an accountant. I'm gonna guess that you work in union negotiations.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Pictionary. Well, everybody be really nice to Jimmy. I don't care what this drawing looks like.
Weekdays at 7 on WZMQ CBS. Summer has arrived in the UP, and everything feels new and fresh. Now it's the best time to get inspired and get out there. Take advantage of all the events, fairs, festivals, and parades that make the UP so great. WZMQ 19 News and Weather, getting you ready for Summer Fun 2023. Live and local 19 News, weeknights at 6 and 11. This is home. Whenever you need us, WZMQ 19 News is just a click away. Watch the latest 19 News anytime on the free WZMQ 19 News app. Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Well, here is our weekend outlook. Probably going to need some sunscreen this weekend. Those temperatures, though, mostly in the 70s before we see them climb up and hanging out in the 80s next week. Tonight, mostly clear skies. We could expect some patchy fog overnight carrying into our Saturday morning, but we'll expect sunshine and then those chances of rainfall. I'll show you where exactly that'll be dropping here in just a moment. Those temperatures, though, in the evening, warming up into the 50s for the most part. And then, like I said, next week we'll see them climb up even further. Right now, temperatures in that 70-degree range, a little bit warmer over here in Iron Mountain with a temp of 83. Manistee seeing about 80 degrees. And then taking a look at the radar, as you can see, Wisconsin getting most of that rainfall at the moment. Escanaba did have some heavy showers pushing through there this evening, but that looks like it has cleared out as we take a look at the radar right now. Most of that precipitation, like I said, along that Wisconsin border. So this evening, where could we see some rain showers? Maybe over here in Ontonagon County, maybe some of those rain showers even make their way to landfall in the Keweenaw Peninsula. But other than that, we should be clear until Saturday around 2 p.m. We'll see some rain showers and thunderstorms possibly here in Marquette. Heads up if you're headed to Hiawatha on Saturday, because you'll probably need a light jacket. And then about 4 p.m., that rain headed down towards Gwynn. And then Escanaba, though, should be fairly dry for the Northern Lights Music Festival that's going on Saturday night as well. And then Sunday, we'll expect, again, afternoon showers for the majority of our Sunday. But other than that, everybody else experiencing mostly sunny skies for the weekend, some clouds, and then maybe a thunderstorm down there in Menominee County around 7 p.m. But other than that, we'll clear out for the night on Sunday night. Northern Lights Music Festival, like I mentioned, the concert gets underway at 6 p.m. on both Friday and Saturday night, so already underway right now. 63 will be your temp, and 64 will be your temp during the kickoff of all the rock and music that's happening. Tonight, our lows are in that 50 to 60 degree range. Marquette, 58. Lansing, about 61. 53 over here in Manistee, and mostly clear skies. If you are headed to a state park this weekend on Saturday, should be a delightful time. Maybe some precipitation overnight, but we'll expect that to be around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning if anything's happening there on Saturday. All right, our highs tomorrow in that 70-degree range, maybe hitting 81, 82. Houghton could see those 80-degree temperatures. And then our 7-day outlook for Marquette, we could see up to a 1/4 inch of rainfall tomorrow. But other than that, we'll expect mostly sunny skies through the weekend with chances of rainfall. And then again, like I said, we're hitting those 80s next week.
Thank you very much, Ariane. We are back in the kitchen tonight with the Upper Goddess. Lori is showing us a fun way to use tortillas for breakfast.
Hi. What are we having fun with today, Dean? Homemade tortillas. Come on.
And deer sausage.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you. See, look at my homemade tortilla. How fun is that? I got a big pile of them. I'm getting pretty good at it, hey, Dean?
Yes, you are.
So, Dean, you're the one that sent me the video on how to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to make a little like handheld sandwich out of this tortilla. So if you want to come down here, I heated, any tortilla you have, you want to heat it up because then it bends better. But look at this. My tortillas are so bendy. So fun. So you're going to cut a little slice in your tortilla, see, like this. So we're gonna put down our deer sausage, which is delicious, Sadie.
Yes, it is.
And then I'm gonna put a piece of cheese on right here. And then I have an egg, which I'm just gonna let that hang out. And then I'm gonna have another piece of cheese. Now this one's for you. I would put sriracha on mine because I like it spicy. But all you're gonna do is fold this. So you're gonna fold this, and then like this, and then like this. How good does that look?
It's fantastic.
We've been eating these every morning.
Yeah.
And we also made one with hamburgers, okay?
Yeah.
And I made little burgers, and you had 2 burgers on yours.
Right.
And I had one, and when I did mine, I put mayo and some ketchup and onion, and I had lettuce on it. It looked so cool. I did post a picture on Upper Goddess Facebook page. Should I taste this, even though I made it for you?
Give it a try.
It's so good. Look at it. Give it a try, and try making your own tortillas. Keep smiling.
Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We're getting an update from the Superior Watershed Partnership about some of its summer projects. That conversation is 2 minutes away.
John's Auto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John's Auto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
Are you behind on your mortgage? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your house underwater because you owe more than it's worth? Are you considering trying to get a loan modification on your own? Did you know that less than 5% of people who tried on their own actually got a modification? At the Mortgage Modification Helpline, we know the rules and regulations banks don't want you to know about. And we've helped thousands of people stay in their homes. Are you struggling to keep up? Are you past due on your mortgage? If so, we can help. It doesn't matter if you have bad credit, been turned down, or if you're currently getting the runaround from your lender. The call and consultation is free, and it only takes a few minutes to find out if we can help. So call the Mortgage Modification Helpline today, and let's get your loan modified into one you can afford.
Please call 800-363-5958. That is 800-363-5958.
Tonight, a new survey says more kids are vaping than ever, but what do we really know about how it affects them? Then, remembering Tony Bennett, a look back at his legendary career. Plus, a dog who learned to walk on 2 legs is now inspiring people around the world on the CBS Evening News.
Shop hundreds of lazy boys at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Kick back in comfort in an industry-leading recliner. Choose from all fabrics, colors, and sizes with prices starting as low as $4.99 plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture in Houghton today.
At John's Auto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely. You're watching the award-winning.
Tonight on Inside, the Superior Watershed Partnership spends the summer working on various outdoor projects, and one of its branches, the Great Lakes Climate Corps, has been especially busy this summer. Joining us tonight with an update is Kathleen Henry. Thank you for joining us, Kathleen.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us about how the Great Lakes Climate Corps is kind of this branch from Superior Watershed Partnership.
Yeah, the Great Lakes Climate Corps has been around for about 20 years, and every summer we hire mainly college-age students, like 18 to 25, to tackle projects throughout the whole UP. So GLCC crews work throughout all 15 counties of the UP with really important partners. Partnership is key to the success of those projects. So we partner with the Bay Mills Indian community, the Keweenaw Bay Indian community, the city of Marquette, and cities throughout the UP.
Gotcha. So what have you guys been working on this summer?
Yeah, let's see. The GLCC did a really great project with Bay Mills Indian community, cleaning up and restoring this site called Gumshoes Hill. And they removed debris, recycled it, put it in a dumpster to have it hauled away. And then they actually went back and put native plants down to restore that area. So that's one really cool project.
Very cool. Tell me about what the Wilderness Club is. This kind of sounds like it's something, a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah, so the Wilderness Club is really cool. It just started this year, so in partnership with Rippling River Resort and also another local organization called Beaches. They kind of helped coordinate all of this. And so myself as the education coordinator and another staff member as well and an intern, we go to Rippling River Resort twice a month and we host Wilderness Club and we talk about a variety of topics. We did invasive species, we did watershed basics, and tomorrow's program will actually be geology.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned earlier that, you know, the Great Lakes Climate Corps, those workers, maybe people have seen them out and about in the community doing things. Where might people have seen them?
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the trucks that we have with our logo on them, and then you'll see the Great Lakes Climate Corps crew members. They wear a green uniform with our logo as well. And yeah, they have a truck filled with tools, camping supplies. So when they go out to all of the communities and they're doing these really important restoration projects, such as marine debris removal as well. That's another program we have, which is great. And yeah, you'll see them with their green uniforms, and please feel free to say hi. They like to chat with everyone.
Yeah. Another program that you guys have been working on this summer that you've worked on in the past as well, we just talked about this, the 25th low-income solar project was installed this summer. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the SWP has 2 offices. So we have one office out on Presque, and we have another one here on 3rd. I guess we're on Washington, but on 3rd. And that office focuses, it's called the SWP Office of Energy and Climate, and they focus on energy efficiency, energy upgrades, and yeah, low income weatherization and solar too. So we're really excited. We just put out a press release today about a solar project we put in here in the city of Marquette, which is the first one.
Gotcha. So what's next on the agenda for the SWP?
Yeah, so that Great Lakes Climate Corps program is the summer season is coming to a close. So in the next 2 weeks here, our crews will be wrapping up their summer season. And a few of them will stay on throughout the fall to do a few more projects, such as tree planting and working with other partners like the Ottawa National Forest and the Hiawatha National Forest as well.
Awesome. So for people who want more information on what's up with the SWP, where can they find that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find us on Facebook. You can also go to our website, superiorwatersheds.org. And you can send an email to info@superiorwatersheds.org too.
Great. Well, Kathleen, thank you so much for sharing your insight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Still ahead tonight, UPS workers continue their strike. The latest on the 2-week stalemate between the union and the company, and now congressional members are weighing in too. That report is next.
John's Auto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John's Auto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
We just want you girls to know there's no one that deserves us more than you.
It's time to go home. It was important for me to honor her.
This is for you.
We are literally raising the roof up in here.
Yeah, Josh is like a brother to me.
Secret Celebrity Renovation season premiere August 4th on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
This is Sherry and Randy Erickson buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium. Their reputation for demanding only the best is why they're known here as Le Difficile, or the picky one.
Do we have a deal? Mazal?
Mazal. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Le Difficile?
Come see why a diamond from Erickson Jewelers will have you doing the happy dance too.
Want to help our community? I'm Megan O'Connor. This summer, Ubers United is hosting a summer volunteer program. Earn points by volunteering and completing tasks to win prizes. Winners are announced weekly for ages 13 to 17 and 18 and over. Support neighbors and have fun at the same time. Sponsored by United Way of Marquette County. Go to ubersunited.com/summer volunteer program to sign up. This message is a public service of WZMQ 19.
At John's Auto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
In Washington, on Wednesday, Teamsters, the union that represents roughly 340,000 UPS workers, says they will resume contract negotiations. That follows a 2-week stalemate working to resolve issues like better pay and better working conditions. Congressional members are now speaking out about the possible strike. WZMQ's Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports.
UPS workers across the nation have been staging so-called practice pickets to put pressure on UPS to show what could come if a deal isn't reached by July 31st. Teamsters, the union representing the hundreds of thousands of UPS workers, recently announced they're resuming negotiations with UPS as workers demand for better pay for part-time workers, benefits, and better working conditions like installing air conditioning in vans.
It's totally unacceptable, especially for our part-time members, because we're trying to help them out.
Congressional members are speaking out about this. New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Pennsylvania's John Fetterman and Bob Casey, and Michigan's Debbie Stabenow and Gary Peters all signed a letter to the Teamsters General President and UPS Chief Executive Officer to reach a contract agreement that provides all UPS workers fair wages, safe working conditions, affordable health care, and dignified retirement. The letter says the senators affirm their support for workers to exercise their right to a strike if an equitable collective bargaining agreement cannot be reached. They also add that Congress will not intervene in the collective bargaining process between Teamsters and UPS. Senator Bob Casey says he'll stand alongside workers and their right to fight for fair contracts, adding these workers keep our economy moving by delivering goods to our homes and businesses. These workers, including over 12,000 Pennsylvanians, deserve to have a voice in the workplace. If a strike happens, it could trigger the largest work stoppage in over half a century and impact the package delivery system many Americans depend on. In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp reporting.
After another cool night, we'll have a mix of sun and rain throughout the weekend. Ariane has the outlook after this.
John's Auto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John's Auto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
It's Christmas in July at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. The month of July is our biggest store-wide sale of the year. All in-stock items are on sale to make room for all of our amazing new designs, all up to 60% off. In-stock loose diamonds up to 50% off. In-stock engagement rings and wedding bands up to 40% off. In-stock fashion jewelry up to 60% off. It's our biggest sale of the year at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
Jake was an accountant. I'm gonna guess that you work in union negotiations.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Pictionary. Well, everybody be really nice to Jimmy. I don't care what this drawing looks like.
Weekdays at 7 on WZMQ CBS. Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
At John's Auto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
That sunshine is still out there. Those temperatures still fairly warm. Even some areas still hanging on to those 80 degrees. We'll see those temperatures dip down into the 50s tonight, maybe even those upper 40s, but we should mostly be in the 50s. Our Hiawatha Festival looking fairly sunny, maybe a little bit dry, maybe some showers pushing through there. I'll have your full forecast also at 11.
Thanks, Sarah. That's it for now. We'll see you back here at 11:10 Central.